Hello and welcome everybody to my second ever course review. Today I was at Fairfield Park in Round Lake, Illinois. And I usually don't come here that often, so I figured why not film a course review, because this might be the only opportunity I get, even in the summer too when the course is in best shape. So I didn't really film much like I did at the last course review, simply because I kind of just wanted to enjoy my time at the course and make sure I had a good round. So you get to watch me play some disc golf, but you also get to see what the course looks like as I talk about that. This is hole 2 here. This is my birdie putt from about 30 feet. It was cash, you already know. Hole 3 here, one of my favorites on the course. The par is a little soft when you're on the white layout. This is a par 4 according to it, but I ended up pretty much parking it at only 395 feet. So definitely a more realistic par 3. But I'll take an eagle. That's pretty sweet. I'll take an eagle. Other than being a little wet from some rain showers, the course was actually in really good shape, which was nice. The last time I was here, it was snowy and wet, and still had a lot of fun out there, but it was pretty crappy weather. That drive just got flipped over in a mystical headwind. I didn't really feel it off the tee. All I had out there was literally just to pitch out backwards from in there. It was so thick and the bugs were horrible. This is probably one of the best holes on the course too. I love the elevated basket on this hole to change things up a little bit.
Good putt.
Great putt there. I don't know. Just they do a really good job out here keeping the fairways clean and making you really want to stay on the fairways. And the rough is punishing, but not too punishing. And I don't know. Pretty much every hole out here is really, really well done. Hole 5, I got a nice little kick out from the woods for a birdie. I believe that is 4 under par now. Bad angle here. I don't know what happened. The tripod must have been leaning backwards. You guys saw that shot get knocked out here. I'm trying to lay up, and it was absolutely terrible. Like, terrible layup. Like, the worst layup ever. Like, I should have just ran it if I wanted a 20-foot putt from the woods. But I sucked it up and made it, so that was nice. Moving on to hole 7, this is another nice hole on this course. One of the first, really wooded holes here. A little bit of elevation. There's a creek you have to worry about off to the right. I was able to birdie it. The gold tee for this it's a challenging par 4. They do a really good job with it, I think. We didn't play it today, but I do remember playing it. And that tee shot just got away from me. I kind of babied it, so all I had here, literally nothing. It was just like a little hyzer putter thing just to try to get out of there. Managed to save my par, and now we're moving on to hole 9. This one I was looking at, this one has 2 ways you can go about it. You could either go anhyzer off the tee over the little pond there, and I was going over there to look to see if the gap was big enough for me to go anhyzer safely, and I determined it was. Here's me going the anhyzer, and I just threw it too high. It caught that branch and just snuck over the pond, so I did not lose that disc. But yeah, you could have gone the other way, but it was super wooded. You would have taken a guaranteed 3. There's really no way to the basket that way. You saw me take my meter there, so I've got about 35 feet, I think, just outside the circle to save par.
Get there.
And did not give it enough power. I like the little ponds here and there on some of these holes are actually kind of nice. It's nice to have a little extra challenge on a few of the holes. And you don't get a lot of that nearby unless you're at like Lincoln Park, but that's just one giant pond you have to worry about. Here's my putt for birdie. I just didn't commit. I don't know why. I really don't know why I didn't commit. It's kind of disappointing. I think sometimes when I am putting really well, I will tend to kind of just relax and not use my legs enough to really drive the putt forward. So I think that's what happened there. I kind of just use all arms. That one I gave a surprisingly good run through the woods there. Still disappointed not to make that. I kind of overpowered the drive just because I wanted to clear the water. This hole I'm going Buzz. If you guys watched the last video I was here at, you may remember I went right-hand backhand off the tee. But I'm honestly feeling super confident in my left-hand backhand anhyzer abilities right now. So if I have more touch going with that rather than the right-hand backhand right now. This hole I'm trying to take the inside gap, which once we walked down the fairway was probably not the right move. The outside gap actually is a little more open to the basket, so I should have went with that. Trees there. The rough in general is pretty thick on some of these wooded holes. And it had just rained, so all of it was wet and just buggy, and yeah. But overall, my thoughts on this course, I really like it. If you watched my top 10 rankings, you would know that this course lands 3rd out of 24, putting it under Velarda Ast in Madison and above Heritage Trails in Slinger, Wisconsin. This course it really has it all going for it. A lot of really nice wooded holes and a lot of great open holes. The gold layout is championship level. Everything is well mowed and manicured and everything except for that down tree that was on 13. But yeah, just everything in general was fantastic there. The baskets are nice, tee pads are nice. There's signage in between holes, which is great. That drive got away from me again. A lot of those short putter shots have been taken. I don't know. I've been throwing them bad lately. Coming up to hole 17, the big par 5 on the white layout, also a par 5 on the gold layout. I'm going Destroyer off the tee, trying to hyzer over OB the whole way and then land in front of the out of bounds, which I did. I did clear it. And then I'm trying to go for the pin. I'm probably about 430 feet out. And the hole is uphill from, once you get onto the actual fairway, it's all uphill, and I had kind of a sloped run up, so I didn't get enough power into it. And then I have this very, very tricky lie. Just even being, 3 feet out of the fairway, I have to go, it's like a little tomahawk with, I took my T-bird out because I didn't want to throw it with a putter. So I'm taking my T-bird, going tomahawk. It's like a 60-foot tomahawk. It's really not anything impressive. Put it within 15 feet, so that was actually pretty decent getting out of there. And then I kind of did what I did on hole 10 again. Just didn't use my legs to power through the putt. But I know my mistakes, so I can easily correct that when I'm practicing or even on future holes. But yeah, this course is fantastic. I love it a lot. I finished 7 under par today, which was actually, it impressed me, and I could have had a little better scores as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. This course lands 3rd on my list. I'll see you in the next one.